Heritage Auctions annual Texana auction will take place Friday, March 1st, 2013, in conjunction with the 117th annual meeting of the Texas State Historical Association. Both events will be held at the Worthington Renaissance Fort Worth Hotel in Fort Worth, Texas. Heritage will feature many amazing pieces of Texas history, including maps, manuscripts, books, relics, original paintings, and much, much more. All proceeds from lots donated by TSHA members, including the buyer's premium, will be donated to the Texas State Historical Association. William Bigfoot Wallace autographed letter signed. Written to his father, Andrew Wallace, just 1 week after release from Perote Prison, the famous Texas Ranger discusses the failed Muir expedition, his account of the famous Black Bean incident, his time in prison, and what has occurred since his release. William Bigfoot Wallace Albumen. The renowned Texas Ranger and Indian fighter is standing tall in this albumen print by famed photographer Michael Miley, which appears in Marshall Fishwick's book, General Lee's Photographer, The Life and Work of Michael Miley. Miley is best known for his famous postbellum photograph of General Lee astride his horse, Traveler. Jim Bowie signed pay order. The Texas hero orders the payment of $134 to his friend and business associate Angus McNeil. Bowie is writing from Natchez, Mississippi, where 2 years earlier he took part in the Vidalia sandbar fight, solidifying his reputation as a knife fighter. McNeil left Mississippi for Texas in 1835, shortly before his friend would perish in defense of the Alamo. Though he did not take part in the Texas Revolution, he fought on behalf of Texas during the Mexican War and the Civil War. Estevan F. Austin and Baron de Bastrop signed land grant. This important land grant was signed on August 9, 1824, and conveys 1 league of land and 1 hacienda in Austin's colony to James and Rebecca Cummins, members of Austin's Old 300, who had come to Texas from Arkansas sometime before June 1822. The grant is countersigned by David McCormick and Samuel M. Williams, also members of the Old 300. Thomas R. Miller and Eli Mitchell signed report. Alamo defender Thomas R. Miller and Eli Mitchell, the man who fired the first shot of the Texas Revolution, have signed this report recommending 3 men nominated for the post of Chief of Police for Gonzales, Texas. Thomas Miller, one of the Gonzales Old 18, joined the Gonzales Rangers and entered the Alamo as part of the Gonzales Alamo Relief Force, where he perished on March 6, 1836. Eli Mitchell began the revolution when he fired the Gonzales cannon at Mexican troops advancing to take it. Mexican Broadside condemning General Vicente Filisola for the retreat of the Mexican army after the defeat and capture of President General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna at the Battle of San Jacinto. This broadside represents the first news the Mexicans received of the treaties of Velasco, which ended the Texas Revolution and assured the independence of the new nation. George Wilkins Kendall, The War Between the United States and Mexico Illustrated. Author George W. Kendall accompanied the American Army during the Mexican War as a member of Captain Benjamin McCullough's Texas Ranger Company, acting as both soldier and war correspondent. This 1851 edition, based on notes he made during the conflict, includes a complete set of 12 hand-colored lithograph plates depicting pivotal moments of the war. David Crockett signed promissory note. In October 1834, just 1.5 years before he died at the Alamo, the legendary frontiersman and folk hero promises to pay William Tucker $312.4025. Just a year later, Davy lost his bid for a 4th term in Congress, prompting his ill-fated move to Texas. Remember, these are just a few of the items up for auction on March 1st, benefiting the Texas State Historical Association. To see the entire catalog and more in-depth descriptions, log on to ha.com/6097. Good luck!